everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's Ryan's Falcons going up against Cutler's Bears. With that, we send you out to Soldier Field in Chicago. That's where we'll find our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Atlanta Falcons and the Chicago Bears. Set to go now is Connor Barth, and off we go from Soldier Field. This fielded a few yards into the end zone, and he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there. On first, let's see what second down has in store. Second and 10 now. Ryan. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu.
And then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And pops free. The
beginning to blossom as a pass rusher.
Again on second and 10, it's Ryan. He completes it to Julio Jones. A nice
meaning they know where they're going to be when they're running certain routes. They don't break them on them. They don't change them up and do their own freelance stuff and put their quarterbacks in bad situations. Matt Ryan has ultimate trust in Julio Jones.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
And when all else fails as a defense,
the play fake to Freeman. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Sam Acho.
Big sack.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on third and long. They run the play fake to Coleman. Now Ryan. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. It's Tracy Porter with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football after
defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Now after the interception, here's Cutler. On the right side, this is Miller. And he'll get up to the 44, 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies. When rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On the give, running right is Howard. And good penetration here. He'll get this down.
And they seem to get bigger all the time, don't they, Brandon? Every time I look out and watch a game, we're getting these bigger, more athletic, acrobatic receivers. We have some today.
And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. They'll throw on first down with Cutler. Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick.
And the way that happens, know where you need to go with the ball in pre-snap. Has to read the coverage, has to have a great idea so he knows he can get rid of it right now to an open receiver.
Because he had no back in there to protect him with that 5-wide set.
One just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to run through, and that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there, Ryan to Jones.
For him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches.
They'll come out in the pistol. On second down, Ryan. Got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones from 21 yards away. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty...
That is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. One receiver right, that's Jeffrey. Now Cutler to throw on second down. Caught right side, it's Jeffrey. And he'll be...
A lot of responsibility shifts to the linebackers. They're the ones that have to determine run or pass and get to the proper places on the field.
They run with Howard. And they go backwards here.
And go to the air. It certainly can't be any worse than what they've done so far.
On second down, here's Cutler. The hook up good to Marquise Wilson. And he's brought down.
Go totally away from running the football. But you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
Throwing here, Cutler. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, he had 6.
They have plenty of room to still take deep shots at the end zone as they just did there. Yet at the same time, you got to be ready for the short throw. In this case, when you see the cue that they're going for the end zone, retreat and make sure you have a way to play forward.
Pass on second down. Now it's third down as the defense looks for the stop. They isolate Jeffrey to the left side. Throwing again, it's Cutler. Completion left side to Miller. And he gets it all the way down inside it.
Find your tight end in that situation.
So now it's first and goal. On first and goal, Howard. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Jordan Howard taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bears can grab the lead with the extra point. And he puts it through. After the touchdown, Barth now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the...
Put together, but they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel.
And then breaking back to the corner.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15.
They can see the ball coming oftentimes before the defender can get his head around. So I think that really goes to like 70-30, and they should be able to go up and get it most of the time.
And he got it there, and he'll take this one inside. Now Ryan on second down. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Jacob Tamme from 8 yards out. And the Falcons have retaken the lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. So they're going to go for 2. To throw forward is Ryan. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football on them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
They go play action here on first down. This is caught at the snap coming inside the red zone here. On the toss play, Howard. And they'll get him down right around the 16.
They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guys at the cornerback position.
Now Howard. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it third down at 6.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been...
On third down, Cutler. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he gets the
out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
From the gun, it's Cutler. Flush to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Jay Cutler, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
On first down, Ryan. They'll set up the screen for first spot. It's 2nd and long. So the D-line's going to spread out. Now it's Ryan. He's going to air one out. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
One thing I know from experience is that we win it, and in this case, they managed to get it done.
Third and long, it's Ryan. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And he's given his guy. Well, you got the field goal pretty much in the bag. Now do you try for the end zone a couple of times?
I don't think there's any question about it. You might get a gift of 6 points rather than the 3 that you just noted that you feel like you already have. Just put it on the offense. How about a little credit for the defense there? They just forced an incompletion.
Yeah, especially after starting in a tough spot defensively, but a good start there on first down. Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, and his guys have got it. Being a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
After the interception, here's Ryan. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, LR, we are indeed all even as these teams come back out for the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Set to return now. Here's Deontay Thompson. And a pretty slick return there.
Pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going like that with a big completion. I can't help but be impressed.
His arm strength, such an asset.
It really is, because it gets him in trouble sometimes, but I think it gets him out of trouble more often than that.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside. After that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. They come out here in the eye. Trying the right side with Howard. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing, it'll be second down.
Brandon, that was not a highlight play for the offense. But how about the previous play? A big run? They're used to trading that, especially if you're a Hall of Fame runner. Big run, maybe not so much.
This defense hasn't let them in yet. They'll need to stiffen here. 3rd and goal from the 2. 3rd and 2 now. And he's got his tight end Miller. Touchdown Bears. Zach Miller, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears have broken the tie. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
After the touchdown, Barth now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the...
These things worked well for us, and sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They run. Devontae.
They just haven't been there throughout this game.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. He's going to go for a big play. And got his man complete. It's a big play there for Atlanta.
And go up and catch the football, and we saw a big gain as a result on that play.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to take another shot here. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
He's going to try and go deep again. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. Third down here.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up fourth down.
The best time to call a draw when you think it's going to have the most success is usually after you've thrown the ball a bunch of times and had success that way, where they think that, oh, here comes another pass play. All they want to do is get to the quarterback, and then you fool him and hand it to a runner, and he slides by, usually for big yardage.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. Here's Ryan to throw. He's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything is working pretty well. For the defensive
What's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make it.
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. A huge play there for Chicago. 48 yards on the ground. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. On the handoff, this is Howard. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. And now following that play, we've got a man down defensively, one of the members of the secondary. And we'll just hope he's all right to continue. Now Cutler to throw on second down. He's going to look deep, and he's going to be intercepted a third time. It's Desmond Trufant, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So out come the Falcons now. And 3 interceptions in this game, and I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
And frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm not sure we ever thought we'd talk about in the NFL, and a lot of that is the speed at the linebacker position. A lot of these guys in college, They were safeties. They moved them up to outside linebacker to combat the spread offenses, and now we're seeing it in the NFL. Those same guys using their speed to make plays in the backfield, similar to that one.
And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
I know exactly why he tried to throw the ball to Julio Jones there. He's never considered covered. He's either too fast or too strong. You always try and get it to him.
Especially on those deep passes. Now Ryan. Danny Trevathan in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down.
Now this is where field awareness comes into play. He's getting perilously close to his own goal line, and after that sack, backed up to his own 2.
Looks like Ryan's going to stay out there. Indeed, they're going to try for this on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. And Tammy with it over the middle. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see, do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. They pitch out to Howard, and he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. Again to Howard. And he is going to lose yardage here. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
One thing I know, defensive coaches love it when they don't have to invite their players to the party. This strong safety, you never have to ask him twice to help in run support. He's going to arrive and in a bad mood.
Oh, this ball hangs out to the right. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. So a bullet dodge there defensively. They surrender excellent field position on the kick return, but it winds up not costing them a thing.
And that's a tough sequence of events from an offensive perspective. The inability to get first downs leads to the field goal try, and the inability to cash that in leads to nothing on the scoreboard.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Four yards remaining now on 2nd down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. On 2nd down, Ryan. And he's got his man, the tight end, Tammy. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Ryan keeps it on the sneak. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the 1st down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. This time Ryan will throw. Incomplete on the right side. It's Tammy. And he'll be out of bounds up near midfield at the 49.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end. Let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
To throw is Ryan. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there at 22.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Ryan going to give to Freeman on the draw. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now Ryan on 2nd down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together.
Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a long. And now the Bears going to signal for another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Jacob Tammy, there. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the 4th quarter, and they got a big one.
Yeah, it's such a close game, a very big one. Back to throw. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Here we go. It's Ryan on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Bears will get the football back. Onto the field now come the Bears. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, Let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post, but we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. A give left side to Howard. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. And the Falcons going to use another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They come out here in the eye. They'll give it to him right up the gut. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. And they've got an extra defensive back out there now on 3rd and 13. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And, Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve.